חיזבאללה ירה מאז הבוקר עשרות קטיושות לעבר יישובי הצפון.
2 נשים נהרגו בהתקפת קטיושות נוספת.
Israel is faced with the ever-present threat of an enemy attack and needs dedicated and concerned people to best protect her most precious assets, her men, women, and children. The EVP's mission is to save and protect the people in the land of Israel by recruiting and training volunteers who will partner with Israel's emergency services, serving as first responders. Theoretical and practical education is provided by Israeli instructors in the U.S. and in Israel.
And no one knows better than the people in Israel about disaster and managing disaster and responding to disaster.
There's been an incredible benefit of coming to Israel to train for crisis and disaster because of the unique situations and the unique culture here in Israel.
We've had the opportunity to do things here that we wouldn't normally do in the United States. We've been trained by amazing professional men and women that have had years of experience in crisis and trauma.
In training, volunteers learn emergency response techniques, including first aid, search and rescue, Krav Maga, and dealing with trauma victims. Volunteers are trained and prepared to protect the land of Israel and their own family and community should a crisis or disaster occur.
Actually being in the fire truck, putting on the gear, seeing a car on fire and physically able to participate in putting it out. Being in that situation, preparing me for the actual situations.
I feel like I'm going back home with better skills to be able to respond to crisis in my own community.
I would be able to save their life in the time of need.
EVP training enables volunteers to partner with Israel when an emergency occurs, serving as emergency first responders.
It confirms in me that I want to come back. I want to be part of helping in a time of disaster.
If the phone rang tomorrow, I would be back on the plane to volunteer.
Do you have a heart to help others in need? Do you want the skills needed to protect your family, your community, and the people of Israel during a time of crisis? Do you have a place in your heart for Israel and the Jewish people? You belong with the EVP. Join us for the safety of Israel.